Hey, what's up, pals? I'm Mandy Renee, and yeah, I just thought I'd put a little vlog together. It's been like a week since I've done one, and that was kind of the idea at the beginning, was that I was going to be doing weekly vlogs, and obviously that just didn't work out. But it is something that I plan on doing, though. I do plan on trying to get more vlogs out, because I did a vlog not long ago, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see more vlogs and shit like that, and a lot of you guys actually said that you would like to see more vlogs, so that's something I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be trying to get more of those out. I mean, they are a little easier for me to record, especially right now, than like gameplays and stuff, because I said this in the last one, I don't have a keyboard at the moment. I keep meaning to get one, and it just keeps not happening. But yeah, because I showed you guys in the last one, my keyboard's broken. It's destroyed, along with the mouse that came with it. Luckily, I have another mouse, but yeah, so I don't have a lot of games to record right now, so you'll probably be seeing more, well, you know, games that I can play right now. So you'll probably be seeing more vlogs and more stuff like Would You Rather and Will You Press the Button and stuff like that. Just games that I can do without a keyboard. I did actually just finish recording the dolls. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the last one. And you'll see why once I upload it. I don't understand. So it's probably gonna be the last one. And I actually did hear that the game actually got banned from Steam. Because I guess Scott was saying that it was too much like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that. So it got banned from Steam, from the Steam store. But I already purchased it and everything, so obviously still have it. But yeah, so that's actually, because I was trying to find a link to it to put in the description for it, and I couldn't find it, and then I figured out like it wasn't available anymore. So that's kind of funny to me. But at the same time, like, it makes sense. Like for Steam, it makes sense. But so maybe, you know, they'll maybe make another one or alter it or something, and maybe even like put it up on like Game Jolt or something like that. Because they do paid games there, and there's all kinds of FNAF clones and shit on there, so that's what I'm expecting anyway. Either that or it just falls off the earth. I don't freaking know. But regardless, I actually like the game. I actually like it a little more than FNAF, mainly just because it scares me more. I guess I am terrified of animatronics. Like, I don't like that kind of shit. But dolls scare me more than anything. Like baby dolls, like human baby dolls. Like, that scares the shit out of me. So I think that's probably just why. It's just like the atmosphere freaked me out, so I like it more. But yeah, so that one just came to a close. I'm probably gonna upload that soon. And other than that, yeah, like I don't have a lot that I can play right now because of my keyboard situation. So if you guys could help me out with that, if you have any suggestions, like if you know of any games that I could play that only require a mouse, like, you know, any like I don't know, like what games are there? I know there's like The Last Door is a good example because you just click to walk and stuff like that. So any games like that you guys have in mind, I would greatly appreciate it, because I just don't have a lot I can play right now because of my keyboard. So, but yeah, so it's Sunday. I wish there was more I could say about Sundays. They're pretty much I just chill. Most Sundays I get to record, some Sundays I don't, but Sundays are usually just pretty chill. Like, I've just been chilling. I slept in. It was nice. Just kind of hung out. And now I'm recording, and there's all there is to say about that. Yeah, I don't really do a lot. Like Saturdays, like obviously I work Monday through Friday. I don't do anything during the week, like after work, because I work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and I'm just tired by the end of work, so I just don't do anything. And then Saturdays is usually, if I do something that week, Saturday is usually the day I do it. And Sundays I just don't do anything. Like, I just chill. Like, I sleep. That's pretty much it. I sleep and like lounge around, watch movies, shit like that, and then just eat. I eat a lot on Sundays. Sundays like my sleep, eat, and chill day. And this particular Sunday is really, it's a sad day. I'm sure everyone knows, like, heard about what happened in Orlando, and like, I don't want to comment too much on it just because, like, I don't want to get into stuff that just I don't like to get into on the internet. I mean, obviously everyone's entitled to their opinions, and so I just leave it at that. But regardless, like, it was awful to wake up and see that, and it's awful. So my heart really goes out to everybody, like all the friends and family and everybody that was involved in that. It's tragic, this is what human beings do to one another. Like, it's just awful. It really is. It's heartbreaking. I mean, like, regardless of what it's about, whether it's about the gay community, whether it's about a certain race or anything like that, like, it doesn't matter what it is. It's just sad that, like, that's how the human race treats each other. I mean, it's awful. It's just terrible. I mean, yeah, there's certain things I don't agree with, like certain lifestyles people live. I mean, given there's not a lot, because I'm a very just chill person. I accept everybody for who they are, regardless of who they are, how they live. Like, they have people that love them. Like, I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around, like, that anybody would just do this to somebody. I mean, and I love how I said there's a lot of stuff I'm not going to get into, and then I start getting into it, but, it's just, it's awful, whether you agree with their lifestyle or not. Like, the fuck is it affecting your life? Like, how is it affecting you in any way, shape, or form is what I want to know. But that's as far as I'm gonna get into it, because I don't like getting into that kind of stuff, like, just because, like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. You can agree or disagree with someone, for anything. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just the fact that you have to act on the way you feel when there's just no need to. There is just no need to. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, and then yesterday I woke up to news about Christina Grimmie. That was just heartbreaking. I mean, I've been a fan of her years before she was on The Voice. Like, I made a comment on Facebook about it. Everyone's like, man, I've been following her, on The Voice and stuff like that. And, like, I never really watched her on The Voice. Well, I did, like, I looked up stuff from her when I heard she was on The Voice because, like I said, I've been a fan of her since she started on YouTube. I mean, I've always been a huge fan of her. And it's just so, again, it goes back to, like, I don't know what the guy's reasons were, whatever it was, like, maybe he had problems, like, whatever the hell the reason is, it's just awful. I mean, yeah, so my heart also really goes out to her family and friends, and it's such a tragedy, like, I just feel like every time I look up, something terrible's happening, and it's sad. It's really sad, and I mean, I could go on about this kind of stuff forever, but ultimately it's not going to make a difference. I mean, that's just the world nowadays. It's filled with violence and hate, and it's awful. It's really awful. And, I always see people ranting about it and fighting about it and shit like that all over social media. And, the reason I don't do that is because, like, you doing that isn't gonna change anything. What you can do, like, the only thing you can do, like, no one's gonna be able to change the world. Like, we can try, though. I mean, in a sense, it's where you can make a difference in your vicinity, I guess. Like, because my thing is, like, I'm not gonna go on there and talk about, oh my god, this world's so much filled with so much hate, we need to do this and we need to do that. And, I don't like conflict, I don't like, confrontation. I'm just like, what I can do is that I can just show kindness to the people that I interact with, like, and on social media, you know, just spread kindness, spread love, spread positivity. I mean, yes, positivity isn't a word you think of when you see me. I mean, I'm pretty negative about a lot of things. I will admit that, but I would never put someone else down. Like, that's just not, it's not okay. Like, it's just not. I mean, you know, I always see people putting other people down for their opinions on something, or, you know, their lifestyle, or, you know, just what they believe and blah blah blah. And it's just, why? I mean, honestly, why? You think, you know, telling someone on Facebook or some shit is gonna change the way they live or the way they feel? No! You're just making yourself look like an asshole. You're entitled to your opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. It's when you start judging people because their opinion's different, you start bashing people. Why? Why do you need to do that? Like, honestly, why? And, you know, this is probably, like, a real shock to everyone, me sitting here talking about this shit, because if you know me, you know I don't get into this kind of stuff, but it's just getting to the point where I'm just like, why? Like, no, maybe I don't agree with someone on their opinion, but I'm not, like, what's the point of taking time and effort on my part to tell them how wrong they are? Who am I to tell them that they're wrong? Like, honestly, who are you to tell someone that they're wrong? I mean, all you're doing is just fueling this terrible, you know, thing that's happening in the world of just hate and criticism and bullying, and it's just not right. You know, like, what we can do as a community and as human beings is just to lift people up, be positive, spread positivity, spread good vibes, spread kindness, spread love. I just don't understand why that's so hard. Why everyone has to turn to the negative and hateful side of things. As if that's gonna make a difference. The only difference that's making is a negative difference. Why is that what you want? Why is that what most people nowadays want? I don't understand it. And I know I'm sitting here ranting, and it's totally unlike me to sit here and rant about this kind of stuff. Because like I said, I don't like confrontation. I don't like fighting about this kind of stuff, but it's just getting sad out there. I mean, it's happening in our community here. And that's when, you know, that's when it really gets me, is that, like, no, this is not what this community is here for. We're here to lift each other up, to love each other, to encourage each other, to just be kind and loving. That's why we're here. I'll stop ranting. I'm sorry. I'll stop, but on a positive note. So I finally fixed my hair. Drastic topic change, I know, but it's fine. Yeah, so I'm no longer Draco Malfoy. I got the color figured out because I couldn't decide what I was gonna do with it, what blonde I was gonna go with after I bleached it. But yeah, it's kind of, I'm really irritated. Like, it's not like I hate it, but it's just not what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be more of like a golden blonde, whereas this is more of like an ashy golden blonde, and I can't figure out why, but there's like an ashy tone to it, and I don't know why it's there, where it came from, but so it's kind of odd, but it's better than it was. But my hair can't take anymore, so it's gonna be like this for a little while until my hair recovers. But yeah, so I'm no longer Draco Malfoy. On one hand, praise the Lord, or whoever, but on the other hand, it is kind of funny. The Draco Malfoy jokes are now dead. But that's, you know, whatever. Also, I saw The Conjuring 2 yesterday. My mother and I saw it. My mother is like my partner in crime when it comes to all the big new horror movies that come out. My mom loves horror movies just as much as I do, and it's hard to find people that want to see horror movies with me. I have like one or two people that will sometimes, but my mother loves them just as much as me. So we went and saw it yesterday. I will admit it was a good movie. I actually thought it was really well done. I really enjoyed it. There were a couple jump scares that really got me. There were a couple parts that made me jump. Like, it scared the shit out of me. And like, it was a good movie. Like, it was creepy. It was well done. But it didn't really, like, I don't know. It didn't have the impact on me that like the first one did. Because if you know me, you know when it comes to horror movies, I don't legitimately get scared. Like, I just don't. Like, yeah, like, I'll see one that I like, and it had a few jump scares in it, or had a couple, like, creepy moments, you know? But then after I leave, it's just like, you know what I mean? Because that's one thing, because I grew up with a lot of, like, church people, like, churchy, religious people, and that was like the big thing, was always, you know, that kind of stuff follows you home, you know, and blah blah blah. And I've never believed in that. I think it's bullshit. I think you do that to yourself. Let's just be honest. If you think something followed you home, you fucking did that to yourself, okay? For me, like, that's just not a thing for me. It doesn't scare me. Yes, I believe in the supernatural. I'm not saying I don't believe in the supernatural. I do. I actually am a huge believer in the supernatural. But, you know, like, demons and stuff like that. Mainly demons. Like, it's not really like I believe in ghosts type of thing. It's kind of a complicated web of things that I have going on for like my belief system and that, but yeah, like, it's just one of those things. Like, if you think something followed you home, you did that to yourself. That's your fault. For me, I'm not scared of it. I'm not scared that happened to me, and you know, it's just, I don't allow that shit to happen to me. Just like, I just don't. So I never saw a movie that made me feel like that. But for some reason, when I saw the first Conjuring movie, a lot of times I'll see scary movies by myself. Like, most of the time, like I said, maybe my mom see them, but there's been a couple times where, like, I like going and seeing movies by myself sometimes. Like, it's relaxing for me. Like, I like seeing movies alone sometimes. So the first Conjuring movie, the first time I saw it, I did see it alone. And I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. It had a couple parts that kind of got me, you know, and that was it. And then as soon as I got home, I was home alone, and I don't know why, but I just felt like something was wrong. But I never associated with the movie. Like, I didn't really think along those lines. I just felt weird and uncomfortable, and it kind of freaked me out, and I was like, what the hell? Then I thought about it, and I was like, oh my god, like, was it the movie? Did the movie freak me out? Like, what? Like, and it was just weird because it's never happened to me before. I've never had a movie do that to me, like, stick with me after I saw it. So that was interesting. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was like, oh, because it wasn't even like when I was watching the movie, it wasn't like I was like scared. Like, there was a couple parts, you know, like I said, they were kind of creepy and kind of got me, and I was like, ooh, I like it. But yeah, there's never been a movie that actually like creeped me out after, you know, after the fact. But so with The Conjuring 2, I saw a lot of posts about it being terrifying and like the scariest movie ever, quote unquote. But it was a good movie, but it didn't scare me like I thought, or I was hoping it would. I know that sounds weird, but I like being scared. I don't know, I like being scared. But like I said, it doesn't happen that often, so, but yeah, I mean, it was a good movie. That's my review on it, was that it was good. I'd give it like 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, movie reviews with Mandy. Now, true fact, when I was growing up, when I was like young teen, early teens, something like that, that was like my thing. I wanted to be a movie critic. Like, I wanted to be a movie critic so bad. Like, that was like gonna be my thing. And then that kind of faded away and it never happened, but I would still do it. That'd be cool. You get to go to like free movies and then share your opinion on them. Oh, that would be so cool. I would so do that. How do you do that? How do you become a movie critic? I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's really all the time I have today. I don't really have a lot to say, I guess. which is surprising. I usually talk my ass off, but yeah, so let me know if you have any games in mind that I can play with just a mouse, and just let me know how your day is going, because I genuinely care. Honestly, I laugh, but it's just because I'm sitting here trying to be cheesy, but I genuinely care. I want to know how your day is going. I want to know how your life is. How are your grades? Is summer, you getting summer break soon? I was homeschooled. I don't know how the fuck that works. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. And of course, I'll see you next time. Meh.